If you're looking for the deer feeders in this year, you are at the right place. In this video, we're going to show you the deer feeders available on Amazon today. We reviewed literally dozens of products, and we made this list based on a number of factors including the features of the product, value for the money, and the reputation of the manufacturer. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. We even read countless reviews from actual users. If you choose from this list, you can be sure that you'll buy one of the best products available today. So make sure to check the product links below in the description, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Boss Buck Gravity Deer Feeder. This is a large tripod feeder capable of holding an impressive 200 pounds of feed. That's enough for a whole herd for long periods of time, so you don't have to maintain the feed levels as often. Important since this feeder is designed for remote terrain that you can only access by foot or ATV. Now, its large size can make it more difficult to get it where you need it. However, this is made easier thanks to the leg conversion system and the plastic design that's lightweight but still tough enough to handle rough weather in summer and winter. While you can adjust the feed flow yourself, it funnels into 3 ports so it can feed multiple deer at a time and keep your herd healthy. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Moultrie Feed Station. This is a simple, easy-to-use gravity feeder with a decent capacity of 40 pounds. This is nice because it can feed multiple deer for long periods without having to refill it. Plus, the large lid makes it easy to fill, though it also makes it easy for squirrels to get in if you're not careful. That said, the plastic on this feeder is really tough. This makes it great for hanging up in deep wooded areas where it will be exposed to the elements. The only real inconvenience is that you have to find the right tree and install it yourself. Luckily, the strap is included and straightforward to use. The number 3 position is held by Moultrie Gravity Tripod Feeder. This is another tripod feeder that has a large 200 lb capacity and 3 feeding ports, but at a more affordable cost. What it's really great for is protein pellets in the spring and summer thanks to the adjustable flow. That said, it does have a quick lock adapter to switch it to an automatic spin cast feeder that's great for winter feeding. The main downsides of this model are the black finish, which isn't a big deal but can cause it to heat up on sunny days, and the legs. Although the legs are highly adjustable so you can get the height you want, they're not as stable as some other models, and may sink into wet ground. Next at number 4 we have Redneck Outdoors T-Post Gravity Feeder. No trees, no problem. The Redneck T-Post Gravity Feeder has its own post to support it stably but inconspicuously so that the local deer come to it for their nutritional needs. The post also makes it easy to set up in just about any terrain without too much hassle carrying it. Of course, the single post means it's a bit smaller than full tripod deer feeders. Its capacity is 80 pounds, still enough to feed a number of deer without having to refill it too often. When you do need to refill it, it's easy to do so thanks to the pop-off lid. The only problem is that squirrels can sometimes get through the thinner parts of the polyethylene. The number 5 position is held by Moultrie 30-gallon deer feeder tripod. Less than 6 feet tall, the Moultrie Elite is a tripod game feeder that is easy to install and is guaranteed to attract deer to your property. But that's not all. Thanks to its easy lock feature, it is one of the best 30-gallon varmint-proof feeders. Also, since it is less than 6 feet tall, it is easy to fill. This is in addition to its being durable, courtesy of its UV-resistant plastic hopper. To help guide food out, this tripod game feeder is fitted with a wind-resistant metal spin plate. With a digital timer that can be scheduled to offer 6 feedings, this feeder allows you to concentrate on the hunt or the watch. The timer is customizable and can be customized to dispense foods for 1 to 20 seconds. The number 6 position is dominated by Moultrie Pro Magnum Tripod Deer Feeder. Another Moultrie feeder that is worth a try is the Moultrie Pro Magnum Tripod Deer Feeder. This feeder is one of the best value for money feeders on this list. Using this feeder is super easy. The built-in feed level indicator, LCD timer, and all-metal housing made this unit one of the best tripod feeders in today's market. Furthermore, assembling and installing this feeder requires no tools and is effortless. Its rust-resistant steel hopper is durable and designed for the outdoors. Also, the good thing, this feeder is varmint-proof, meaning you don't have to worry about those intruders. Being a tripod feeder, it needs stability, which it gets from its square locking legs. The fill height is 9 feet and it can hold up to 200 lbs of feed. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Banks Outdoors Feed Bank Gravity Feeder. This coon-proof Banks Outdoor Gravity Feeder is one of the best gravity deer feeders on our list. With 300 pounds of feed capacity, it is more than sufficient for most hunters. It has a single center post easy to manage, and does not get any complications with deer antlers. In addition, it has unique adjustable forefeeding ports, which are comfortable and manageable for controlling the feeding rate. Many of its users have complimented it for being durable, something that we agree with. It boasts features that we expect from a high-end feeder, without the high-end price. Overall, this is a great gravity feeder that costs less than most tripod feeders. Also, it can be attached to a tree, so you do not have to spend extra on the forks for post that is sold separately. It is an ideal option for use during hunting season. The number 8 position is held by Moultrie Pro Magnum Hanging Feeder. Like the legendary handgun, it shares a name with the Moultrie Pro Magnum Hanging Deer Feeder 30-gallon is big. And while this may seem like a disadvantage, its big size is justifiable, especially when you consider it can hold up to 200 pounds of feed. One of the main benefits of this feeder is its timer. It can dispense feed 6 times a day at intervals of 1 second. Apart from its timer, it comes in metallic housing better than the plastic housing of many other feeders. You also get a battery indicator, and the feeder is solar power enabled. Thus, if you want it to be more sustainable, you can always install a solar panel. And thanks to the battery indicator, you can know when it's running out of juice. Next, at number 9, we have Wildgame Innovations Pail Feeder. When it comes to budget feeders, very few are better than the Pail Feeder from Wildgame Innovations. With a Realtree camo colored bucket, this feeder will blend in perfectly with forest surroundings. The bucket on this feeder is a 6.5-gallon bucket capable of holding up to 50 pounds of feed. To use this feeder, you will have to hang it on a tree. As such, to many people, this pail feeder is better than most gravity flow deer feeders. Additionally, this economic feeder has some pretty unique features. Its galvanized steel spin plate does not get damaged easily. Moreover, it is easy to assemble and install, though you will have to drill several holes before installing it. This feeder also has a digital timer. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Moultrie 5-gallon all-in-one with timer feeder. One of the cheapest Moultrie game feeders is the 5-gallon all-in-one with timer feeder. But do not let its low price fool you, as this feeder has everything you need. To start with, there is no assembly required, as this feeder comes as an already assembled unit. The bucket, funnel, and batteries come ready to use. That's right, this feeder comes with 4 AA batteries that can last you up to 4 months. One of the best things we liked about this feeder is that it collapses on itself, making it easy to transport. Additionally, to install it, all you need to do is hang it on a tree using its paracord. This means that if you hung it high enough, it would be out of the reach of squirrels and other such varmints. Also, it is possible to position it high enough to reach when adding corn to it. We upload all types of survival, camping, hunting product review videos every single day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.